Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome to week 5 of the UBL. You're gonna notice two things about this video. One, God is dead, and two, this game disconnected towards about one turn before the game actually ended, so I had to get the live recording of my opponent, who was a fill-in because the person I was going to be playing left the league, so at the last minute they had to find someone to use their team for just 1 week. And there are links in the description. Honestly, they're a wonderful person. Blue Rogue, they're a wonderful person. I definitely check out. I definitely implore you to check out their videos. But I'm on the other side of this live game because, like I said, there is no God. They had to send me their live recording footage because I don't record live. I record post. So I'm bringing Bucephalon, Ferrothorn, Vaporeon, Tornadus, Gliscor, and Toxicroak. My opponent has a team that, well, it's Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. I'll let you guys kind of decipher what that means. Primarina, Porygon 2, Crocodile, Mega Venusaur, Reuniclus, and Blaziken. So, like I said, I am on the other side. This is a live recording that I've spliced together. I have taken away all of the, pretty much, what is on my face besides my disgusting face? Ugh. So I've taken the, I've kind of condensed the video, taken out a lot of the waiting times, and hopefully it's hopefully it's still gonna watch performance. I lead Bucephalon. I've been leading a lot with these kind of offensive fire types, but he decides to lead with Primarina. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna switch out and go right into Ferrothorn on this Primarina. Now it's entirely possible this thing's got like a hidden power fire, a Hyper Voice, a Moonblast, a Scald, an Energy Ball. So there's a lot of different options it could have. The Moonblast has a lot of damage, which kind of leads me to believe, holy shit, that's probably Choice Specs. That was a lot of damage. So he does switch out, and he is actually going to go into Glider, which is going to be his Blaziken. Now, because of the fact that I kind of determined that it was Choice, I'm going to go ahead and just fire off a Stealth Rock. Now here, I actually thought about this for a little bit of time. You can actually see by the timer that I'm not lying to you when I say I thought about things for a certain amount of time. You can see by the timer that that's a lot of time on what I want to do. I do end up going to Gliscor. He is going to go for the Defog. So now I know he's got a Defogger. So that's a really smart play. That's smart for him. That's a very smart decision. The thing that can beat my Rocker has Defog. So you can bring that in every single time without having to worry about getting it in safely. That's what she said. Goes into Venusaur. Now this is a fun Gliscor that I have. This is a Swords Dance Salic Berry Gliscor. And I'm going to get up a Swords Dance as he's going to go ahead and become a Mega. And that's going to actually leave me with a decision early on how I want to go about the rest of this game. So I do go for a Swords Dance right in his stupid fucking face, you fucking reptile, you piece of shit dinosaur. Right in your stupid, my name's Venusaur, I have a tree on my back, and I think that makes it interesting enough for to talk about when I'm at parties. It doesn't. It doesn't. So now I honestly thought about going for a second Swords Dance here. But I did the calcs, and I learned that if he was a super defensive Reuniclus, that if he has a super defensive Reuniclus, then I can't, if super defensive Porygon 2, then it won't matter if I'm +2 or +4. I can't OHKO the Porygon 2 with anything that Gliscor has. And if I figure if I'm only at +2, he might be more likely to bring in something that's not Porygon 2 in hopes to, I don't know, in hopes of hoping to take a hit, and I can maybe surprise take it out. Well, he does that, actually. So he does go to Crocodile, and he, I guess, took the risk that I wasn't max speed. I assumed he was Scarf, especially not seeing Intimidate. I'm like, you know what, he's probably Scarf with Moxie. He is Scarf with Moxie, and I outspeed him and kill him. So up 6-4 early with Gliscor. This is a great Gliscor. Oh, I forgot his hate. See, I knew I missed. There were some parts that I missed. I knew it. I was watching it back, but it wasn't. So he's here's his long-time thought. So, but that was kind of what I had hoped for. Now here, I knock off would kill him, but I kind of thought he might have the Dark Berry because my team is very dark heavy, with mostly, you know, Weevil. So I just go for an Acrobatics, and I didn't want to pop the Dark Berry that he has. I found out after the game that he did in fact have the Dark Berry, so knockoff would have done even less damage. So I'm kind of glad that I went for the Acrobatics there. So I'm going to go into Tornadus now. I'm going to put some immediate pressure on him, but he now, what he doesn't know is that I have knockoff on another one of my Pokemon just for that Porygon 2. So he does go into his, he does go into this Primarina again. And I go for knockoff here, thinking he might actually go to Porygon 2 this time. I do get rid of the Choice Specs, which in retrospect was a terrible decision, and I wish somebody were there to say it to me. I'm not going to spoil anything or foreshadow anything. It just wasn't a smart play on my part. That's all I'm saying. I go into Vaporeon on the easy, this is my special wall, and I'm still not sure if he's got Hidden Power Fire or not on this thing. I'm not sure you get the crit, which, whatever. I'm not sure if he can have a lot of moves, especially seeing these specs, like I say, he could have Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice for, you know, going through subs and whatnot. The team is bulky, you have to imagine something that's got a sub on it. Something does. It's my Blacephalon, not effective Hyper Voice, because I'm smart Barnacle. So he goes in Reuniclus. I kind of thought he would go in Reuniclus here, or Porygon 2, so I just fire off a Scald, and I kind of also wanted to see if he had Energy Ball. So he switched out of both Ferrothorn and Vaporeon, so I'm like, does he have Energy Ball? Does he not have Energy Ball or Hidden Power Fire? Or does he have both of them? He's trying to play me? What's going on here? So he goes into Porygon 2, and whoever decided Porygon 2 should be a real thing, I have a couple words for you. This video is never marketed towards kids, so I'm not too worried about that, but whoever decided that Porygon 2 and was a real thing that should be willed into the universe is, you know, you can go fuck yourself, man. It's just, you made it a duck, and I get it, because you made it something, you know, kind of not very known to be a dangerous creature. A duck. Ducks are more annoying beasts. They're more annoying creatures. Yours, you know, ducks are walking across the road, and no one's ever happy about that. So I go into Blacephalon. He goes into the Primarina, and I can't be a part of that, right? That's a club that I didn't get into. So he Moonblasts again. All he's got to do is keep firing off Moonblasts. I was a sub Combine Blacephalon, which you'll know more about later as that happens. And so I'm still at a range where, like, a Hidden Power Fire might not take me out, but if he was Specs, then he might, you know what I mean? So he switched out of me again, so I still don't know. But he does go into this thing, and I just fire a Power Whip. That's, if you wanted to, like, stay in and try to predict me, if he had Hidden Power Fire, it probably wouldn't kill me anyway. But now, oh man, this is a situation I was hoping I wasn't going to be in. I gotta decide, you know, what I want to do here. Oh, I missed another one. Oh man, that's a shoot. I gotta decide if I'm gonna predict him to switch. I saw Defog, so I don't know if he's completely defensive. If he's got some weird and he has some weird offensive sets. So he goes for a Swords Dance, and you know, when you see Swords Dance Blaziken, you also often see High Jump Kick Blaziken, and I knew that. So I have Protect and Vaporeon, and we fire off that Protect. This is the biggest protector around the world. And that stupid fucking chicken goes right by me with his goddamn... He's got spikes in the back of his feet. What do you get the Hot Topic Blaziken? Huh? Were they 2 for 1 with the Minions t-shirt too? Is that what you did? Spikes in your feet, studded. Get studded hamstringlets. So they are. He goes for a Flare Blitz, and I go to Blacephalon on the off chance he goes for a Flare Blitz to save himself. You know, I didn't want to lose Vaporeon here because I needed Vaporeon to kind of wall Primarina if he had it, and to have that Wish support still. I didn't really need Blacephalon at this point, and if he did go for a Flare Blitz, he would also die, so I kind of didn't really see... I felt like that was a necessary sacrifice. So he goes into Primarina, I go to Tornadus, and I fear everything this Primarina does in its entire life. And I switch out. And he knows that I fear that. So this time I go into Vaporeon. I'm pretty confident he does not have Energy Ball, or we've gone for it by now. So he does go for a Moonblast. And now we know he's seen the fact that I have Wish. That's so annoying, right? But he has seen the fact that I have Wish. So he knows I have Wish, he knows I have Protect. He's pretty sure of my set. If I just had Toxic instead of Ice Beam, I think I would have been a much happier Barnacle, right? But I go for the Wish. Toxic would have been... I really did think about bringing Toxic this week, but I thought, you know, he might have like Magic Guard Reuniclus, and then he had something else that I didn't want to... Oh, he also had Mega Venusaur that could come out of the Toxic. But, you know, the Protect is here, and he's just still firing off Moonblast, so... In reality, you know, I just kind of wanted to get Vaporeon back to just a range where I can take out this thing. He hasn't shown Energy Ball! Which more likely that he has Hidden Power Fire than Energy Ball because of how much Moonblast can do, but he hasn't shown either of them, so I don't know. I don't know. So, I go into Ferrothorn now. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Energy Ball. We would have gone for it the second time, opposed to the Moonblast. So, so I go into this guy here, and now I'm at a range where I gotta take a risk. I have to risk he doesn't have Hidden Power Fire. And based on how the game is going, I've been pretty... Fucking I was really confident that he did not have Hidden Power Fire. But then he says, you know what, Steve? Go fuck your confidence. Fuck all your hopes and dreams of everything you do in life fails. You should have no confidence. You should have no ability to believe in yourself. And I have Toxicroak without a poison move because I have Bullet Punch for Latios. I got Swords Dance. I got Drain Punch. I got Bullet Punch. And I have Low Kick for Registy. No, I don't know Poison Move. That's all I know. But I do a lot of damage back to this thing. And no Poison Move. Poison Move might have taken him out. But also a Poison Move. Yeah, might have been nice to have a Poison Move there, huh? I had, what did I have? I have Swords Dance, Drain Punch, Bullet Punch. And I want to say Aerial Ace for Mega Venusaur. You know. So I go for Acrobatics. So again, I'm an offensive set. And this next part of the video is honestly it's not safe for children here. This is an unsafe work environment. He goes into his little duck, his super little Porygon too. And if you're a child, or if you have a weak stomach, I implore you to please look away. Please look away. I knock off the Eviolite, which is fantastic, and he is gonna go ahead and he is gonna get. He's at 122. Okay, I just spent the whole last part up in this because this is so I go for Acrobatics here, right? He goes for Recover. Now, this part right here, okay? I go for Acrobatics there because this is what I imagined was going to happen. I imagined that he was going to recover, okay? I imagined that he was going to recover. So, I imagined that he was going to recover. I did not want to fire off a Superpower on that turn because Superpower would not have killed him. It would have got him down to like such a little amount. Okay? I didn't want a Superpower there because this is my train of thought. If I go for Acrobatics and he recovers up and then I Superpower and I die, I will be in a much, much, much better position to take this thing out on the next turn because Superpower is going to do a lot of damage. And then I get the Fully Para, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's Fully Para. So now, in the end, it is going to be Vaporeon against a Porygon 2, and we are going to continue to just kind of trade, go back and forth with my Scalds and his Thunderbolts. I get a burn, which is great, but then he goes ahead and just going to go. So I am at a point now where a crit will take him out here. Crit takes him out. So close. He recovers. All right, fine. I'm now at a point where a crit will not take him out, but I need to keep firing off the Scalds. So I got to keep getting him to recover. I got to try to get him to where he recovers. But I also had I also got to wish because if I don't wish and he crits me, I lose, right? So I Scald. Don't get the crit there. He gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the wish back, and now I'm in a great. I can just right now fire off some Scalds. If I get one crit, if I get a crit this next turn, I win. If I get a crit here, I win. A crit and I win. A crit and I win. A crit. Fuck! Fuck! I don't win. I don't win there. Crit. I just need to get a well-timed crit. I just need to get a nice, juicy, because he's got Reuniclus at like 6. I fire from Ice Beam. I figure he's gonna go recover anyway. No, I need to get it. I just need to get not a crit on this one. I need to crit on not this one here. Not this one here. But don't do that! 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 And the worst part of it all is I would have got it. I would have won right there. If he didn't paralyze me, I would have gone first to the Scald, and I would have won. But I don't. So granted, I definitely made some wrong plays. I definitely made some wrong decisions. Not having a poison move on Toxicroak. In retrospect, it's kind of not a good idea, but again, I had rationale, right? I had it for Mega Venusaur, and so we're one turn away from the end here, and it unfortunately does DC right there. But either way, guys, this has been another. I'm gonna go just pause there. This has been another UBL. So we are 2-3 now. Lost 2 weeks in a row. I have gotten so worked up about this. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night.